Can you spell these? These are some of the winning words from the Scripps National Spelling Bee over the past 4 years. They're obviously some of the toughest words out there. And now a Seattle 7th grader is heading to the spelling bee as the only competitor from Washington State. Ahead of the big competition, Raven Amrhein is joining us here in studio. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations. This is huge.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. So how does it feel to be the only person going for the entire state as our only competitor?
Well, I feel so honored, honestly. It's just really amazing that I get to represent this gigantic state of Washington and my school, Hamilton International, as the one speller who has come through out of this giant regional competition all the way to the national competition in Washington, D.C.
It's so exciting. How do you prepare for something like this? Because I would be so stressed thinking back to when I was your age.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, there's so much studying. And every year the Scripps National Spelling Bee comes out, they publish a word list. It's titled Words of the Champions, 5,000 to 8,000 words in this book every single year. So I have to memorize all those words by rote memorization every year. So
how many hours a day?
How many hours a day?
Memorizing, would you say?
Okay, I'd say on the average weekday, I'll probably be memorizing words for 30 minutes to 1.5 hours of words. On the weekends, though, I'll probably be memorizing words from 1 hour to all the way up to 2+ hours of spelling every day.
When did you start competing? Were you always from a young age wow, I'm a really good speller, I'm good at this?
Well, when I was 7 and in 2nd grade, I decided I would take my talent to spelling bees. I started in my school's online spelling bee. I got out in the 2nd round on brocade. I put a cute U in it and I thought it was French. So
if you had to guess, how many words do you think you have memorized in your brain?
I think that I have memorized over the years tens of thousands of spelling bee words are rattling around in there somewhere.
That is so cool, Raven. Do you remember, too, any of the words that have truly tripped you up? I know you talked about one, but do you have several that you're I'm going to get that next time?
Absolutely, yes. I have a list of those words at my house. They,
What are, maybe give me one of the words and I will try and spell it, although it's going to be terrible for us, but we're going to try.
Alrighty. I hope you're ready.
I'm not ready, Raven. I am not ready in the slightest. Give it a whirl. Be kind.
Alrighty.
How about Kelly?
So the word I got out on last year in the regional spelling bee was milk toast. Do you want to try and spell that?
Milk toast.
Milk toast. It's the name of a 1930s cartoon character.
Well,
it's a word in the dictionary.
I would just think I know it's going to be different, but I would just think it's MILKTOAST.
Of course it is wrong,
of course.
I spelled it that way too.
Is it MYLK? Because that was going to be my second.
No, the name of the character is MILQUETOAST, actually.
What in the world?
The author created just a really stupid spelling bee word for people to trip up on later.
Well, they did a very good job, and now I don't feel so bad. Yeah. Raven, thank you for being here, and good luck. The Scripps National Spelling Bee semifinals will air on ION on May 27th at 5 p.m. our time. The final is the next night, also at 5 p.m.